I think it was really excellent because we managed to get a number of interesting people together that otherwise wouldn't come together, from finance, from construction, from technology, from startups, and from the user sector. And it just confirmed, I think, that this issue of making homes age-friendly is really the right topic at the right time. And also from the Commission perspective, we are really interested in connecting the dots across Europe so we can bring all that knowledge together and then together see how we can really make the steps happen, because we are not there yet, and the potential is there, but we need to now to build on this say collaboration to get us to a point where things can really happen. Yeah, for me the framework is something that we need to make it happen, because I think today and to yesterday we also confirmed everybody wants to see it happening, but we still see that it's not really happening as such. And we think the framework is a way, as I mentioned, the example of energy efficiency, where you know if you want to make a home energy efficient, you know more or less what it takes to do that, but we still don't have that same level of understanding when we talk about age-friendly housing. And therefore the framework for me is a way that we try to instantiate what are the concrete things that make sense to invest in and that enables people to have a better quality of life and deliver a good return on investment from whoever, the public or the private, that would do so. And for me that's really the framework. Then we also need to see who can maintain that framework, because say from the Commission side we are now out on a crusade to regulate this. We want to really build on a collaboration where we can add value to all the many people that are working on this, and the framework is also a way of gathering all those things together so we can all benefit from that going forward. Okay. Yeah, so one of the reasons we also did this, we had an exercise to Commission to see where will demographic change lead to actually jobs and growth, as well as in addition to solving our societal challenges. And if you look at this area of housing, it's an area where we can generate a lot of new jobs in construction, in promoting investment in new technologies, while at the same time we can save money in our institutional care setting, and we can improve quality of life for people that prefer to stay at home as long as possible. And the potential of stimulating that is really a win-win also for public policy. That's also why we need to find ways of incentivizing that, and the framework for me is also a way that you can, for example, get tax breaks against a known set of implementations. You can subsidize that if you want, or you can let people themselves invest in it because they think it's a good idea, and all of those things can be used all across Europe with a big result behind it. One of the barriers, we also see that people are not really seeing aging as a positive thing, and that also means in terms of investing in protecting their future where they really want to be, they usually only start thinking about that when it's very late and they have a fall or break a hip or something. So the movement is also about getting people to think positive about getting older, but also thinking about it at all and planning for it, and therefore the movement will allow us to really get people engaged themselves, but at the same time create these markets. We are looking for enabling public policy to see aging as a positive thing, and therefore we can do all the stuff we really can see can be very positive coming out of this. So silver economy is really about the positive effects of all of us getting older, and as I said today, most people see the older people as the long tail of products and services, but there are lots of areas where that part of the population will really be the driver. You can look at autonomous cars. Who will be the first one who want to buy an autonomous car to keep on being mobile? Who would want to invest in smart robotics because it can help them stay independent? Or who would want to invest in making their home smarter because that's the way that they can avoid going into institutional care? And this will all generate jobs and growth. The fact is our economy now at 55, people start spending less with the current patterns, and if we don't manage to shift that pattern further down the timeline, our economies will shrink automatically by the aging of the population. So we also really need, for the sake of all of us, to stimulate economic spending, but of course also create conditions that allow people to work longer in a flexible way and spend money, and this is the silver economy.